What's going on, guys? My name is Jordan. Welcome to My Flippin' Life. I haven't recorded in a couple days. Stopped at Ollie's, grabbed some more black spray paint, grabbed gray spray paint. Got another blue light in the mail yesterday, so we got that set up. Stopped at Spirit Halloween, and I picked up another black light spotlight. It's pretty sweet. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just a black light spotlight. It's pretty cool. Picked this guy up at Spirit. He was $26.99, and he's supposed to come with two hands and this head, but he was missing the hand. So I took it up to the counter after him hauled around and recorded a video in there, and I walked up to the manager and I said, hey, this guy here is missing both of his hands. You want to do what kind of deal can we make here? 25%. I'm like, it's missing two out of the three things. And she's like, let me look in the computer. And she looks at it and she's like, I can do 50%. I said, sold. I only wanted the head anyway. Got that. That's pretty sweet. It's going to go in the graveyard somewhere. The witch is all done. She looks super awesome. I'm really happy with how the cauldron turned out. I bought gray spray paint, like I said, and I spray painted these heads gray, kind of stone. I'll have to go back in and black stuff. Yeah, pretty neat. Now you can actually tell there's skulls in there. Thanks, Talbert's mom. She's been on my ass about spraying those gray to make them look like stone. Picked up some of these little pumpkins because some people in one of the haunt groups I'm in told me, you know, I posted a big picture of my house and said, what can I add here? What can I do to creep this up? A bunch of people said pumpkins, other people said lighting. I know those aren't real pumpkins, they're just the Dollar Tree ones, but I bought a bunch for my wife and she decided she didn't want them, she was going to throw them out. I said, oh, put them out in front. I'll have to cram a stick in there so they don't blow away. I messed around with the lighting. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video last night. I was trying to edit my Spirit Halloween video, and of course, like everything else, copyright strikes, so I haven't got to that. I didn't get a chance to take a video and show you. I got one of the blue projection lights, put that out there. I moved the purple light again, just to kind of really light up the cemetery, because I want the whole cemetery kind of lit up with a creepy vibe. It looks awesome at night. Then I have that orange one on Scarecrow, and then I have the black light pointing at the corner of the porch where the witch is going to go. But I just ordered a green one yesterday, so that's going to go on the... That's what I've got going so far. I haven't ordered anything else, really bought anything else too much. Bought a light in that head, yes. More lights I've bought. That's about it. I've been out front putting out some stuff. My wife just gave me these witches hats, so I have a whole stack of witches hats here. She wants to hang them from the ceiling. She wants to hang those from the porch ceiling, so I got to cut the very tip of this here. I got to cut it in there and put a string so I can hang them. I'm going to take you out front and show you what I've done, because I've added a couple more things and kind of extended the cemetery and added more stuff to the cemetery, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, so here we just have the Scarecrow. I have the spotlight there. This is the black light spotlight. It's got a little pumpkin face on it, but it shoots directly into that corner and it lights that whole corner up. And I have that black or that glow-in-the-dark paint all over the place. You can kind of see it's all white. It's all over everything in there. Added some bones here just because there's nothing there on that ground and it's all lit up, so those will light up. Added this little thing I made. It's a little box I used to have at my antique shop I used to have, and put that in there and bloodied it up and whatnot. I've got some ideas of stuff to put in there, but I don't want to put my props out yet. Added some more corn. I got more in the garage I'm gonna put out. I just threw this guy on the ground and threw those tombstones there. I was on the phone, so I didn't get to put them out, but I added those two huge headstones. They're like 3 feet tall. They're huge. Put that in RIP. That's a new one. I put that out. I figured it looked better. And I moved this one. That one right there was with the zombie hands. But I put the better one with the zombie. Put this one here just to hide that light during the day. And at night too, so you don't really see the light. The other video I added more sticks. Put this tree branch here, and this hides my blue projection light, which this angles right here, lights this all up and lights all that up, and it looks awesome at night. The reason there's black duct tape is it was shining literally all the way into my house, into the bedroom, and that's a no-go. I can't have it shining into the bedroom, so keep the kids awake all night. So we got this all creeped up. I'm gonna rearrange the graveyard today is the plan. Got another extension cord because that cord's just hanging, so I'm gonna add an extension cord to that, and I'm gonna rearrange this whole graveyard, add those 2 tombstones in, and really creep this up. So I have fixed the corn, and that guy put it back behind his head like it was before the wind destroyed it. Really crammed those sticks down in the ground. Added this wall of corn, zip tied a few of those pieces up. The rest I stuck down in the ground. Everything that's standing on this side of the porch put up, just stuck it down in there 6 or 8 inches. Yard dirt's really soft, so that's starting to look a little better. Going tomorrow morning and I'll get the rest and I'll finish that wall, and then all the way down to the sidewalk. This will be solid corn. It won't quite look like this. It'll be more solid depending on how much I get. It'll definitely give it a creepier little vibe. Rearranged some of the headstones. I left most of them. I turned a couple, and then I moved these 2. And I added this one back here. Then I stole the solar lights off that guy because now he has that, he doesn't need them. So I put one on there, and then this tombstone's hiding that one to shine on there. And these each got one shining on them. Added those little pumpkins there. If I can find some more, I'll stick some more out here. But I think it's coming together quite nicely. It's looking pretty good, drawing a lot of attention. A lot of people are driving by really slow. This morning, I was out there setting stuff up, moving some stuff around, and a couple pulls in the driveway, church, and an older couple pulls in, goes real slow. They drove by, pulls in, and then parks, and then just watches what I'm doing and checking everything out, and then they pulled off and drove by. Tons of people are driving by really slow. And it's like, man, I haven't even really like put stuff up, but like the more I drive around, it's only like me, the lady down the street, and somebody else in a town over has a little bit out. Other than that, there's like nothing. A couple people have some corn stalks, you know, on their fence posts and some stuff like that, and little scarecrows and pumpkins, and that's about it. But it's just kind of funny that all these people are starting to drive by slow. The more stuff I'm getting put out, really not even putting more stuff out that much. I mean, I've only put out headstones and added some lights, but beyond that, it's just really corn and, you know, adding sticks to creep up the front yard. Really haven't added too many props. Adding some headstones yesterday and adding more lights, but it's just really cool to see people enjoying it, I guess, as much as I am. I'm having fun doing that. Can't wait till trick or treat. Now, got a pocket knife, got some zip ties, got some witch's hat. Wants to hang the porch, no strings, so I'm just gonna put a little hole here and put one of those little zip ties through it, hang it on the porch. Here we go, just put a little slit, add a little zip tie, I'll be able to hang them up. So here I have added some spider web, pretty sweet. Started on the inside here, but my wife said the baby's sleeping and I made the dog bark, so I gotta quit for a second so she wakes up. But I got it halfway done. That whole wad of it there is gonna go to that corner and then down, and that'll look pretty neat. Kind of go in with this. I got a lot of spider web, so I think I'm gonna go off the porch into this and off the top corner of the porch down. I think that's gonna look awesome. I got a huge spider web too. I might actually put that there. I gotta go find it, see what I got. But yeah, we're starting the cobwebs, getting this up. I'm done for a second until my baby wakes up, because I don't want to wake her up. That's bad news bears. A bunch of spider webs. I got, I think there's like 8 packs in here. I got from the dollar store, Dollar General last year. I got this with one of my props. Actually, it was with that body bag guy. Came with a free bag. But I have one more bag up on the porch. I'm pretty sure my wife has a bag of spider webs too. She asked me if I wanted. I said no, I got enough, but I might grab it. I'm really gonna do up the porch and the banisters and everything. So at that, and I have a bunch of this creepy cloth. I haven't quite decided what in the world I'm gonna do with this stuff, but I bought a bunch at Dollar Tree and a bunch at Dollar General last year. All this stuff goes on clearance, and I was paying 10 cents for these. So I got quite a few. I found these big ones at Goodwill when I found my fog machine. So I bought these. Again, I'm not real sure what in the world I'm gonna do with all this creepy cloth, but hey, maybe I won't use it. Maybe I'll just keep it and I'll add to it next year. Figure out something for next year. I don't know. I don't have any use for it this year. Maybe throw some on some props. I have a little bit. I'll probably put some on my porch wall, actually. I'll probably use these 2 big ones, and then I have some in one of these totes. I think there's a wad sitting over there on the bench. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. I might, like I said, I might put it on the porch because the porch is white. So I might put some of this on there to kind of darken it up a little bit. I did that last year, but yeah. So I'm gonna put a bunch of this spider webs, like from the banisters down to the ground, and get this all creeped up, make it look a little scary. It's starting to look a little freaky out front, even in the daytime, starting to look cool. So hopefully at nighttime tonight, when I do a nighttime video, it's gonna look awesome, and hopefully I get all the spider webs put up. And tomorrow it has been confirmed that we are going to get a whole bunch of corn. My buddy did get back a hold of me finally. He said he'd get a hold of me in the morning, and it's like 3 o'clock. He's a farmer, so I don't know what time morning is to him, but I'm pretty sure morning starts a whole hell of a lot earlier than like 3 o'clock. But sorry, BJ, love you, dude. Tomorrow we're gonna get a bunch of corn. We're going to get this corn wall started. So you're really going to start to see some of this really start to pick up here as we're turning into the 2nd week of October. I've got 2 more weekends. I got this weekend, next weekend, and the following weekend is my trick-or-treat. So I don't have much time, and basically the only times I really get to do it is on the weekends and real late at night. So I'm gonna take a huge advantage of today. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get a bunch of corn. Hopefully a couple buddies can come out and help me get this corn wall going. Corn walls. There's gonna be 2, and then yeah, I don't know if my one buddy comes with me. It's gonna be a lot of corn. He's filling his truck too. The only stipulation my buddy gives me is, give me the ears of the corn, you can have the stalks. I don't care. You can take as many as you want, I just want the ears of corn. I'm going out there and I'm gonna fill the bed of my truck, and I'm pretty sure my one buddy's coming with me. He's gonna meet me out there and fill his truck too. We're gonna get a lot of corn in there. I'm gonna fill this all the way. It's gonna be a heaping. That's gonna heap. I gotta get a tarp. I'm gonna ratchet strap them all together so hopefully they don't blow out. I gotta stop and get some stakes, and I got a bunch of baler's twine, so that's how I'm gonna make this work for this corn wall. Actually I don't have baler's twine, I have jute twine. It's a little smaller. Baler twine's thicker. Corn wall is gonna be going up. Spider webs are gonna be up hopefully tonight. Whenever my baby wakes up, I'm gonna go right back. I've kept making my dog bark because I was out front screwing around, moving the ladder. Come flying, started barking, so I had to quit. But we're gonna start to see some big chunks. Like I said in my last video, there's gonna be some bigger chunks of the haunt coming up here soon. I know it's been slow and it's kind of just been a little redundant of everything, and it's just kind of like one thing here, one thing there, and oh, we got a new prop and a new mask kind of thing. But I'm not ready to set everything out there. I am getting braver. I have put out most of my good tombstones. I think the only 2 I haven't put out, but it's like I already have them out front, and I just bought duplicates because I'm stupid, and I saw them on Party City this year. And I was like, man, those are cool. And so I bought them. And then I got them and I pulled down all the tombstones I had sitting up there from last year. And I pulled them down and I went, huh, maybe that's why I thought they were awesome, because I already own them. I'm gonna hold those back. If one breaks or blows away, I'll have, duplicate. So that's kind of my thought on that. The corn wall is gonna be going up hopefully tomorrow night, if not next week sometime, and we're gonna start really getting this thing rolling here. Like I said, the videos have been kind of slow and not much is really happening, but there's a lot happening behind the scenes as far as building stuff, testing the waters to see if all the hooligans were gonna mess with my stuff. Now that it's been sitting out there for about a month and a half, no one's messed with anything, and I just said, okay, let's pull the trigger, because it's less stuff I have to do later on, and once the graveyard's done, it's done. I don't have to mess with it no more. I don't have to go out there the day of and set up tombstones and pull them down. So that's done. It's over with. The graveyard's the way it's going to be, minus putting Punctured Pete out there and putting the Grim Reaper out there. Pretty sure that's the only 2 props going out there other than this groundbreaker here. This dude here, he's going to go out there in the cemetery somewhere. I may have to move tombstones to accommodate his long body. And then all these are going in the corn section. Tina's going up on the porch, which is going to go in that corner that I just put all the corn in. And all the scarecrows are obviously going in the corn section because they're scarecrows and corn go together. So that's the plan for that. And the butcher shop is just going to be a canopy that goes on the other side of the graveyard. That's why it kind of stops at the wellhead and it doesn't go past this way to the neighbor's driveway, like stops, and it doesn't go to their driveway. That's where the canopy's going. We measured it out. The canopy's 10 foot by 10 foot and we got like 10 foot 5. It was like perfectly, it fits perfect, and canopy's gonna go up and that's gonna be the butcher shop and all that. And I also have this archway out here, old archway. It's made out of ladders. We used this at our wedding, and at one point it was painted really nice. I painted it for our wedding and now it's kind of looking dingy. So I cut some boards last night that I'm gonna put one here and then one here, and I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna slam them down into the ground. And then I'm gonna put 2 screws in here and then 2 screws in here so it doesn't fall over. I don't want it to blow into the road or fall on somebody walking by or anything like that. So I want that nice and sturdy. And then I'm gonna put like a bunch of corn on this thing, and it's gonna look really cool walking into the front yard and then walking up to the porch. I'm gonna have corn and some those big light bulbs that I have, and put those on both sides. But I think that's gonna look really sweet. All right, there it is. Some of it I'm done for right now. I added a bunch of cobwebs in here, finished this one up, and got all these done. This is totally different cobweb. It's that stuff I got for free and it's absolute garbage, so whatever. Look, my spider web looks so real. There's actually a real spider in there, and I don't like the looks of him. Probably not one I want to get bit by. Weed looks really cool with that weed that I never chopped down growing through that door. Now it's all wrapped up in the cobwebs. It's pretty cool actually. It's October 3rd. Somebody's out here shooting fireworks off. Pretty good ones too. So before this next car comes, this is what it looks like from across the street. It's pretty sweet for when people are driving by.